Hey, good day, folks. Uh, First of all, I'm sorry about this picture quality. I think when I went to record this video, I may have pressed the wrong button on the phone, and the picture quality, therefore, is the way it is. So my apologies. But basically, what you guys are looking at is a house that's currently for sale here in Henry County, Indiana. This house is located out in the country. They're asking $43,000 for it. And this particular house sits on over 3 acres of land. And before you get too excited about this house, well, for starters, I unfortunately will not be able to give you guys a tour of the interior of the house due to the condition of the house on the inside. So, I mean, this house is bank owned, and this house has been abandoned for a substantial amount of time. And the reason why I am not going to be able to go inside this house is because, for starters, the basement has water in it. And later on in the video, you guys will see, well, you might be able to see, that there's currently electricity turned on in this house. So I would say, due to the water that's in the basement and due to also the fact that the electricity here is currently turned on, that's the biggest reason why they don't want nobody inside the house. And as some of you guys are going to be able to see on this video, the roof on the house is in real poor condition. Now, from what I'm able to see from the outside, the structure of the house is not too bad. The structure seems fairly solid. And this house does come with well, some people, well, the MLS calls it a garage, but I call it a guest home. And some of you might be able to see why later in this video, why I call it a guest home. So in a nutshell, that's basically what you guys are going to be looking at on this video. And again, I apologize for the quality of the footage here. Now, apparently, there's the realtor who took me to look at this house, and I've worked with this realtor before. I have purchased homes using this realtor, and I've also sold homes using this realtor here in Indiana. So me and this realtor, we've worked together a fair amount of times. And she told me before I got out here that there were multiple offers currently on this house. You see, that little hole in the roof you see is the little second house that I was talking about a second ago. And of course, it's surrounded with 3 acres or so of land. And this house also sits on a well and a septic. And this house is way out in the country, like way out in the country. Like the closest gas station from here is every bit of, I'm gonna say, 10 to 15 minutes away from here. So anyways, this house apparently has several offers on it. And the realtor who I'm working with told me that. And, you know, typically when I get told that kind of information, now, to be quite frank, I really had no intention of buying this house. I mean, I just wanted to come out here and look at the lot. I just wanted to see what everything looked like. And also I wanted to come out here and record this video for you guys, because I know that there's a ton of you folks out here that are looking to live out in the country. You're looking for an affordable way to purchase acres of land. And although I personally wouldn't call this affordable, just due to the amount of work that you're going to have to put in on these two properties, on these two structures that are on this property. I mean, I would say for someone that's very experienced in this type of work, who's handy, who knows all the right people, who can charge them the right prices, I guess. For some of you, taking on this type of renovation would be, you know, much more affordable than it would be for somebody like myself. So I just wanted to, and also I wanted to do a slightly different type of video. Just I guess add a little bit of diversity on this channel. And for those of you that enjoyed my DoorDash videos, don't worry, those videos are coming up. I will be doing more of those videos. So I will be doing more of those videos, so don't give up on me yet, for those of you that came to this channel because you like my DoorDash videos. So anyways, what was I going to say? So yeah, typically when I'm told that there's multiple offers on a property, I don't get phased. I don't get excited. My attitude is, okay, if there's multiple offers on a property, okay, whatever. It's good information for me to know. But what I do is, just like I would do any other property, I'll look at the property, see if I like it. If I like it, okay, I might put an offer in. And even if I do, I'm still not skipping home inspections. I'm still not skipping, you know, taking the proper caution before buying a house. I'm going to still do all my due diligence. So I'm not, you know, just because my realtor or a realtor tells me that a property's got multiple offers on it, I don't care. I could care less. I'm not shook. And for those of you that are first-time home buyers, or for those of you that have a tendency of getting a little shook because your realtor tells you that there's multiple offers on a property, my advice to you is, don't get excited, don't get shook. Just go look at the property as you would any other property, as if you didn't know that piece of information, and just, you know, make your decisions and move as if you didn't know that other people had offers on that property. That's my advice to you folks. Because when you get too excited and you want to beat the other person, a lot of times, A, you're going to overpay for the property. B, you might do stupid stuff like skip home inspection. Or even if you do hire a home inspector, you might do something else stupid, like the home inspector might tell you that the house has got major foundation problems, and you'll still go ahead and buy the house at a price way more than what you ought to be paying, just because you want to buy the house that bad. So, you know, whatever you do, just for the sake of your financial future, don't make those dumb mistakes. I mean, just graciously move on. Look at something else. Something else will come up. Take my word, it will. It may not seem like it, but it will. You just gotta be patient, stay diligent in your home search, and something will come up. Now, for those of you that are looking at this video and you're thinking, man, I wish I can buy that. Now, and I mean, here's a few things that you ought to bear in mind if you buy something like this. I mean, for starters, if you're looking at something like this and maybe you're thinking about, you know what, I'm going to tear down the house, I'm going to put up a tiny home, I'm going to build my own structure, whatever. Like, before you do any major projects, the first thing you want to do whenever you buy a parcel of land like this is to immediately go to the county. No, in fact, before you even buy this land, like as soon as you put your offer in and your offer gets accepted, matter of fact, before your offer even gets accepted, the second you put in your offer, you need to immediately, like on that very same day, stop off by wherever the county office is at. You know, stop off by the county office and tell them what it is. I mean, first of all, tell them where. I mean, like, you know, you're going to want to tell them the parcel number of this particular property, for an example. Like in this case, this property actually has an address. So you're going to want to tell them where the property is located. They're going to bring up the pictures. And then you're going to want to tell them, this is what I want to do. I want to tear down the existing structure. I want to build my own. I want to build a tiny home. Whatever it is you want to do, you need to communicate that with the county. And then the county will come back and they will let you know what you can and cannot do. And how you go about doing whatever it is that you're permitted to do in that county. So if you buy something like this, don't make the mistake of buying something like this thinking that, okay, it's out in the country, you can do what the hell you want to do, you're not in the city limits, no problem. No. You buy something like this, there's still going to be regulations that you're going to have to follow. Every county is different. So in this case, this property is in Henry County. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the Henry County office, which I believe in this case is going to be in New Castle, Indiana. So you're going to want to go to downtown New Castle to the Henry County office, and you're going to want to tell them what your plans are for this property, and then they'll let you know whether or rather not you can do it. And if you, I mean, obviously, if you can't do whatever it is you want to do, they're going to let you know off the cuff. If you're permitted to do what you want to do, then they're going to typically let you know, okay, these are the kind of permits that you're going to have to pull, and these are the, and this is the process you're going to have to go about getting these permits, and they're going to just basically tell you, you know, what it is you're going to have to do at that point. Now, I have no idea how many offers are submitted on this plot of, on this property. I have no idea what kind of money that people are offering to pay. But another reason why I don't get shook about multiple offers on a piece of property is because I understand. I'm not trying to be cocky, but I understand that most people that are buying real estate, even your so-called cash-paying customers, are broke. Because you got a lot of people that are cash, they're considered cash-paying because really what they're doing is they're taking out cash. They're going to their financial institution and they're taking out cash loans. Or they might own other properties, so they're taking out equity loans against other properties that they own that they're most likely paying some kind of a mortgage on. So most people that purchase, I would say especially in the last few years, a lot of people that have been purchasing real estate and they get caught up in these bidding wars and they're paying more than what they ought to be paying for a piece of property. I would say the vast majority of people doing that are broke. Because people that are wealthy, people that are savvy with their money, they're not paying full price for a goddamn thing. I know the hell I'm not saying I'm wealthy, because I'm not, but I know for me, I'm savvy enough with my money that you ain't gonna ever catch me paying full price for a piece of real estate. Never. I don't care what, where, I don't care. It ain't happening. So for all these people that are getting caught up in these bidding wars, and they're paying an egregious amount of money for real estate, way more than what they ought to be paying, take my word, the majority of those individuals are most likely broke. Your favorite YouTube real estate guru, I can guarantee at least 50% of them are broke. And the people that talk about how they millionaires and they done made their millions off of real estate, in reality, many of them are using debts to leverage their wealth. And I admit, I'm old school. I'm kind of like Dave Ramsey. When it comes to buying a investment property, whether it's to flip, whether it's to rent, I'm the kind of person I'd rather pay cash. If I ain't got the cash money, I ain't fucking with it. That's just me. But anyways, that's another reason why I don't get shook when people talk about multiple offers. I don't care about no offers. Alright folks, I'm done talking. Video is over. I'll holler at y'all later. Hope you got something out of it.